Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever bought something you were really excited about, only to realize a few weeks later that you hardly use it? Maybe it was the latest smartphone, a branded watch, expensive shoes, or something you added to your online cart simply because it was on sale. If that happens to you, you are not alone. In fact, psychologists have been trying to answer one question for decades. Why do human beings keep chasing things they don't actually need? Let's find out. Thousands of years ago, humans lived very differently. Food was limited, shelter was uncertain, resources were scarce. Back then, collecting more wasn't greed, it was survival. If you found extra food, you stored it. If you had better tools, you had a better chance of surviving. Our brains slowly evolved to reward us whenever we gain something valuable. That reward still exists today. The only difference is today we are no longer collecting food, we are collecting products. Have you noticed what happens when you order something online? The excitement starts even before the package arrives. You keep checking the delivery status, you imagine yourself using it, you can't wait to open the box. Interestingly, scientists have found that the anticipation of getting something often feels more exciting than actually owning it. Our brain releases dopamine, a chemical linked to motivation and reward. But here's the surprising part: dopamine isn't mainly about happiness, it's about wanting. Once we finally get the product, that excitement slowly fades. And before long, our brain starts looking for the next thing to want. This is one of the reasons shopping can become addictive, not because people love buying things, but because they love the feeling of expecting something new. Now think about social media. You see someone buying a new car, someone else is on vacation, another person just bought the latest phone. Even if you were perfectly happy 5 minutes ago, suddenly your life feels incomplete. Psychologists call this social comparison. We naturally compare ourselves with others to understand where we stand. The problem is, today we are comparing our everyday lives with someone else's highlight reels. We don't see their loans, their stress, or the problems behind the perfect photos. We only see the finished pictures. Marketing understands human psychology extremely well. Advertisements rarely sell products, they sell emotions. A luxury watch isn't just shown as a watch, it's shown as a success. A car isn't just transportation, it's shown as a status. A perfume isn't just a fragrance, it's shown as a confidence. Companies know something important. People don't always buy what they need, they buy what they believe the product says about them. There's another interesting idea called the hedonic treadmill. Imagine you are always wanted a bigger house. Finally, after years of hard work, you buy it. For a few months, you are incredibly happy. But slowly, the bigger house becomes normal. Now, you start dreaming about an even bigger one. The same thing happens with salaries, phones, cars, and almost everything we own. Humans are remarkably good at adapting. What once felt extraordinary soon becomes ordinary. This doesn't mean buying nice things is wrong. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the rewards of your hard work. The real question is, who's making the decision? Are you buying something because it genuinely improves your life, or because you are afraid of missing out, or because you want other people to notice? Those are very different reasons. Interestingly, researchers have found that experiences often create longer lasting happiness than possessions. A family trip, a conversation with old friends, learning a new skill, watching a sunset, reading a great book. Years later, you may not remember every gadget you bought, but you will probably remember the people you laughed with, the places you visited, and the moments that changed your life. At the end of the day, our desires to chase more isn't a flaw. It's part of being human. That desire helped our ancestors survive. Today, it helps drive innovation, creativity, and progress. But if we never stop to ask why we want something, we can spend our lives chasing things that never truly satisfy us. Maybe the goal isn't to stop wanting more. Maybe it's to become more aware of what is actually worth wanting. So here's a question for you. What's one thing you bought that you thought would change your life but ended up making very little difference? I would love to read your experience in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more thought provoking stories and ideas. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.